Hopefully you're having a great day today. Today we're talking about Rigetti Computing, a key player in the quantum computing revolution. And this stock is one of the biggest growth factors we've seen in the quantum computing space. It could be a risky gamble for some of you guys, but I think for long-term investors, it looks promising. Volatility is going to be expected on the short term. Let's get into it. For those of you guys that want to watch me trade live every day at Market Open, we wrap up our live sessions in the morning. If you'd like to see what I trade, it's that second link in the description. Let's dive in. So Rigetti stock. What we could see with Rigetti is that it's been on this tear from 72 cents to $21, sold off aggressively after Jensen's comments, and then we saw it bounce at this $5 range, kind of continuing a little bit of this trend before rejection here at this previous resistance. You see this resistance right here? You can see right here some consolidation, and then that's where it got rejected. It's at a key level, 200-day moving average, that green line. It's going to have to hold for it to really continue its upward direction. And we'll see that most of the time, these quantum computing stocks do have high volatility on the near term. So we'll see what happens at Market Open. Now, a couple things that you want to know about Rigetti stock. Rigetti stock is the spaghetti stock, guys. If we look at their financials, it looks better than IONQ that we were just looking at, but still here you can see in the negative. You got EPS negative, June, September were negative, and they missed some of their earnings. They beat their earnings somewhere back here, December 2023. Net income was up 33% year over year, but still down. You could see their net profit was up 12% year over year, but still down a little bit or significantly. Their net income was negative 14 million. So again, you're buying what could be, and that's really what happens with a lot of these companies. Some of their biggest investors, though, are the biggest players in tech. You got Nvidia, you got BlackRock, you got Vanguard, you got State Street, but you also have companies that are working closely with them. If we go over here, I was just looking at Microsoft Azure. This is where you can tap into these cloud computers through these quantum computers through the cloud. They even have a $500 credit there. Accelerate quantum computing innovation via the cloud. Check that out. You got Rigetti, you got QCI, Quantinuum, Microsoft, IONQ, and Pascal. And so if you look here, access diversified portfolio of today's quantum hardware. They also allow you to not only tap in through the cloud here on Microsoft and be able to actually use these quantum computers, but they also kind of give you a breakdown of how to do it. You can see that's a key feature. I was just looking at IONQ as well. They have the same deal. Now, what is Rigetti's stock advantage? Well, when we're here on Rigetti, you can see the overview. Rigetti builds and deploys integrated quantum computing systems that are leveraging superconducting qubit technology. These systems enable organizations to augment existing computational workflows with quantum processors. So Rigetti serves customers in finance, in insurance, in pharmaceuticals, defense, and energy with custom software and full stack solutions focused on simulation, optimization, and machine learning applications. The company is headquartered in California with offices in Australia and UK. And you can see they have a quote here from the CEO, Kulkarni. You see, providing AWS customers access to Rigetti's QPUs is an important part of accelerating the commercialization of quantum computing. Our AWS, sound like some guy, I need to push my glasses up. Our AWS collaboration enables end users to develop quantum algorithms using our state-of-the-art quantum hardware, enabling a wide range of application and research progress that will guide the industry forward. Okay, so, and I actually wear blue light blockers. I should try and find them. All right, Rigetti superconducting quantum processors. We've been covering it a bit. One of the things they talked about a lot was we just were looking at our notes from CES. I got this pass right here on my desk CES was a conference we went to. We got to talk with a lot of these quantum computing companies. They were very happy with their progress in creating quantum computers, increasing the qubits. Uh, and then one of the things they said is they'd like to not only increase qubits, but what's really important is that they increase the fidelity. So you can see better overall fidelity is what their goal is. So that means that they're basically going to focus. It's like if you focus on a farm and you're like, let's plant 1,000 trees and we can have a bunch of fruit. It's like great, but like what if like the quality of the trees isn't that good? Then you have like a bunch of fruit and it's like okay, or it's not good. So or some of it's not good and one of them's kind of sick and it messes up three of them around it because it's also sick. I don't know. But like imagine that they're saying we want like each qubit, the fidelity to be tremendous and we want it to be state of the art, and so they're really focusing on the quality, and that's awesome. So we'll be looking at actually using this. I have a project I'm building right now that utilizes quantum computing along with some real-time AI to essentially jump into the financial markets and process millions of data points, basically boil them down to a few decisions and have future predictive analysis of different assets. And that's something I'm definitely going to be, I'm kind of at that stage where we're looking at quantum computing potentially as an experiment to use, and we're going to see that as well. One thing that we have going on here with Rigetti stock is this big contract or this big bill that needs to get passed in order for quantum computing to get a really big stimulus, like huge. I want to say it's like $2.6 billion quantum initiative. So keep that in mind. It gets here. You can look at some of the news. Okay. CDI urges $2.6 billion of funding for quantum push. So keep that in mind. You see, this is a bill that was in 2018, and nearly 25 years since NSF's first workshop, Quantum Information Science has advanced. Its potential to drive major advances in computing power, secure information, and scientific discovery have become more apparent. The U.S. government has rightly recognized that it needs to play an active role in ensuring our nation remains competitive in the field, and thus they had a $1.2 billion worth of funding out to these quantum computing companies from 2019 to 2023. Now they're looking at a $2.6 billion funding from 2024 to 2028. Basically doubled their funding on quantum computing. The U.S. government's doubling down. I don't see any specific mention of specific stocks here, but just by knowing who the players are, you can see in our StockMate quantum AI watch list. You got Rigetti, you got IONQ, QBTS, QUBT. We're going to be looking at all of them. We're going to be breaking them down even more on the channel. Make sure to subscribe. But here on Rigetti, we're just going to really monitor this level, see if it holds above the technical averages. I really like to see it here on Microsoft, on AWS, and then also in Google for you to tap in and be able to use these quantum computers. The most recent article was this one, the Needham Growth Conference that CEO spoke there. It's a really great talk. I would encourage you guys to check it out. You could also go on their website. If you go on their website, you get some really cool stuff where you can look at their quantum computer, how it is that they optimize it from the machine, the signal chain here, down to temperature stages. You can see mixing chamber down to the QPU, and they kind of break it down. They're very educational. You can see some of the companies they're working with. You got NASA, MIT, Oxford, Phasecraft, Q Control, and the University of Edinburgh was one notable. You see AWS, Microsoft, and if you go down here, you can actually go to their YouTube. I would encourage you to do so. Go check out some of their videos. They're a little bit dated, some of them. This one's, they hadn't posted in 3 years, and they just posted this one of the CEO, which is a good one to watch. So go check it out. That's cool. They actually post now. there's a lot of resources to look at. I would encourage you guys to do so. What we're going to be looking at here is a break above $11.50. We could simply look at the sell-off we recently saw. From here to previous highs would be up here around $22. And so 0.618 is that golden ratio. That's where you'd buy according to Fibonacci. If you're more on the swing trading technical side or someone that trades high frequency, that's the place. If you're buying and holding or things like that, there will be some potential entries to look for. Do consider liking the video. If this video gets 300 likes, then we will go live and have one of our sessions in StockMate for free. Again, our live trading happens every day at market open. If you'd like to surround yourself with other traders and investors and get a chance to watch me trade live every day, Monday through Friday, then I encourage you to check out StockMate. It's that second link down below. All you have to do, click the link, check it out. We got quarterly, we got yearly, and there's a lifetime access that you should go take a look at. And I would encourage you to simply take a look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.